Hello, team. Today we'll be developing leadership training together. This will be focused on how organizational behavior impacts managers. Just for an overview, this shows you what we'll be covering in the next few minutes. We will start with the basics of organizational behavior, then we will go over two major theories of OB, then some definitions that are going to help you and me to understand better this topic, and finally we'll be applying this knowledge on a case study. According to Stephen Robbins, organizational behavior is defined as systematic study of the actions and attitudes that people exhibit within an organization. Organizational behavior also includes areas of research to improve job performance, increase job satisfaction, promote innovation, and encourage leadership. This also provides the business the right guidance to solve issues inside the business. Therefore, it is necessary to understand how organizational behavior connects to business management. Well, how can we connect it to management functions? Managers and leaders of the business are responsible of guiding the team, and organizational behavior helps them to achieve organizational effectiveness. They can understand how to develop different areas of the company such as motivation, leadership, behavior, communication, group structure, perception, work design, and conflict negotiation. Charismatic leadership theory. In this theory, employees make attribution of heroic leadership abilities when they observe certain behaviors on their manager or managers. Charismatic leadership inspires their followers to do things better. It is used to increase organizational performance, motivation, and satisfaction. Here you can see some qualities of a charismatic leader. One of them is that they are visionary. They understand that to achieve progress, they need to be constantly improving. Therefore, they need to start by self-improving, by adding more skills or learning more techniques. Anything that they consider necessary and positive for the business that is out of their comfort zone. Also, they articulate. They know that for others to believe in his or her vision, he or she has to be able to communicate loud and clear with others. This will make others walk on the same path towards the same goal. They are sensitive because he or she understands that it is important to understand others' emotions and ambitions, but also to show them compassion and empathy. Once he or she understands what they want and how they feel, it would be easier to share the same vision. We can also learn some advantages of the charismatic leadership theory. There's going to be an improvement of the workplace cohesion. All the team members are sharing the same objective and vision. Another advantage is that it goes along with this one is that no one in the team will gain or lose something because there is a sense of unity that is making them move and keep going. It is not the idea of punishment or recompense. The sense of unity will become stronger every day because they will see how those around them are feeling the same way. One more advantage it would be the clarity in the objectives and vision. This is very beneficial when businesses are going through a crisis. A charismatic leader will lead others to move in a positive outcome in the future. The focus on individuals and their self-esteem will also provide an instant boost in employee morale. And well, we know everything is not perfect, so of course it has disadvantages. The vision of the leader may not always be the best or the most positive for the business and for others to follow. And if we think if a person that has bad intentions, it's leading, it can negatively affect the business operations and future outcomes. The problem is that charismatic leaders might be driven by self-interest or poor judgment. Another disadvantage would be the level of obedience of the subordinates or team members can go unchallenged. This means that they can respond with a just gesture to the leader and act differently on his or her back. So instead of questioning or challenging the leader's ideas, the team members merely follow the orders. The second theory we will be learning about is the Hersey and Blanchard situational leadership theory. This type of theory basically says that there is no leadership style best. Instead, it evaluates the current situation and uses the best option for that purpose. Therefore, the most effective leader would be that one who is capable of understanding the situation and enacting his or her style. He or she looks at the key factors that can lead the team to the goal or best possible outcome. We can also say that here there are three main characteristics for situational leaders. First, they are flexible. The leader has to be able to be flexible to any type of situation that can come up and adapt himself or herself on a regular basis. Direction. Giving direction and providing supervision are characteristics of an effective situational leader. Encourage participation. He or she will often encourage team members to become more self-reliant by promoting participation in decisions. Therefore, it is also important that leaders are able to delegate tasks to those team members who are capable of working independently. In this specific theory, there are four different styles. The first one is selling. Selling includes a discussion between the leader and the team members where the leader basically tries to sell the idea to them. Delegating. This style means that the leader is less involved in how decisions are made, allowing subordinates to make them and to take most of the responsibility in getting the job done. Telling. The leader tells others what to perform and how to perform it. Participating. This is definitely one that is very much democratic. In here, the amount of direction from the leader remains limited and the team members make the decisions and direct the way the task to get finished. We can also see three main advantages and two main disadvantages. The advantages include that the leader is the one who adapts to the most effective style to control or improve the situation. This saves the business a lot of time because they don't have to find the best leader for the situation or for the team. The leader is the one who is capable of understanding how different a team can be and how tasks can be done. It can also affect a group's performance because the leader is using a style that motivates the employees and improves their performances. The leadership style is effective and increases awareness. Situational leaders must be aware of what is happening around them. Now, the disadvantages include that the style is critiqued for its lack of understanding demographic differences in leadership style preferences. It can also create confusion within the team. If the leader has to change his or her approach within team members, then the subordinates can be left questioning the approach. For example, changing from telling style to a delegating style can make it harder for employees to know what to do, even if their readiness level has increased. We can now see and understand that both approaches benefit the environment of a workplace. They have the same goal. They understand how important it is to work as a team and to have the same goal. Both theories use the behavior of the leader to change the current situation. The charisma uses the behavior of a leader to influence others, and the situational theory adapts the leader's behavior to the team or situation. However, both theories are very different as you have may noticed. You could see how the characteristics of the leaders are different from each other. Most of these characteristics were related to the definition of each theory. How do you think we can connect employee attitudes, values, personalities, perceptions to organizational behavior? Well, an individual always puts his values and perceptions first before anyone else's. For instance, the company's values comes as in a second. This is why individuals should work for a company with similar values, attitudes, and perceptions. Depending on the employee's values and attitudes towards work, the performance will change, even if the employee is typically responsible, has a positive mindset, and harbors innovations. It will reflect his or her work performance. He might have developed his own ethical principles, values, attitudes, personalities, and perceptions while growing up. All of his past and how he has brought up will mold how he behaves. The individual will then bring his set of values, attitudes, and perceptions to that business. Now, if the individual was able to be a leader or somehow to look up to, Others will follow and strive to become like him or her. It will affect the whole organization and how it works. One person can affect or change the organizational behavior. He can change how things are perceived and how one should typically behave. Well, Tim, this is great. Now we're going to see the case study. Let's think about this. There's this person whose name is Anna, then Maria, and then the manager. Now the story goes like this. Anna and Maria are both part-time students at Cameron College and are also both part-time employees at Remix. Anna has been working there for almost 2 years and Maria has been working there for almost 6 months. They usually come during the evening shifts, which are from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. However, this year their boss has decided to make some changes for only one last month, for December, the last month of the year. He believes that because of the finals, the part-time employees should just work until 8 p.m. This can give them an extra hour to do some homework or get a better sleep. He sent them an email regarding this change. He also gave the reasons of why he was making this choice. He mentioned as well that he noted that the office was nearly dead at night. There was nothing much to do and it was okay to close it at 8. Anna was upset because she was going to receive less money on her paycheck, so she decided to work slower, leave some work for the next day, or just unfinish her tasks. She thought that this could make her boss regret his decision and undo the change. However, her boss thought that this behavior was just because she was tired of doing a lot of homework from school. Maria, on the other hand, she was getting so stressed because she had to do what Anna wasn't doing the night before. Her shift was even shorter than ever before, and her tasks were more than ever before. Consequently, she was less motivated to go to work. Now, how can we relate this case study to organizational behavior? Well, the manager made a decision without asking the employees' opinion. He decided that that was the best decision for the part-time employees. However, the outcome of the decision wasn't positive for the business operation. In this case, there was a lack of communication between them. This type of leadership was not the most appropriate for the situation. We can also note that she decided to respond with actions instead of telling him what was happening. Anna and Maria decided to adapt their own behavior instead of communicating the situation to the manager. This can have more consequences in the future for either the manager, the business, for Anna, and for Maria. Congratulations, Tim, we made it. I'm so happy that you came along this way. I hope you understand every topic. And if you have any questions about this or any other topic, please don't hesitate to contact me. This is my email address and I'll be more than happy to help you. Have a great day and see you at work.